Welcome to yoga today, and we're going to be starting with some standing stretches. In our first posture, we're lifting onto the balls of the feet, so this requires balance. It will assist you to keep your gaze fixed ahead of you on a real or an imaginary point. Legs reasonably close together. Bring the arches of your feet up so you have weight towards your big toe, little toe and heels. Interlace your fingers. And as you inhale slowly, lift the arms, turn the palms towards the ceiling, come onto the balls of the feet, feel your stretch. Exhale, slowly release. As you breathe in and lift, if you feel a bit unbalanced, tighten your buttocks together. Breathing in, come up. Hold for a second. Exhale, release. So you're holding your breath just for a moment. As you lift the arms, you're opening your lungs. This is why you are breathing in. As you lower your arms, you're closing your lungs, so you breathe out. This is how we learn how to move with our yoga asana postures. We feel into the lungs, what's happening in the lungs. Last stretch. Keep the fingers interlaced. Separate the feet a little wider than the hips and coming into a lateral stretch for your back and spine. Keep the heels on the floor and again inhaling, stretch the arms up, palms to the ceiling. Take hold of your right wrist. Exhale, stretch left, maybe a little bit of movement in the pelvis. Lift, breathing in. Exhale to the right. Keep moving with your breath. Feeling the side you are compressing and the side that is stretching. As the arm underneath is gently pulling on the upper arm, it slightly increases the stretch. Swaying palm tree. Previous pose was palm tree. Palm trees, Tadasana. Swaying palm tree, Tiryaka. Tiryaka Tadasana. Once more across to the right. Interlace the fingers, lift the arms. Exhale, release. And roll your shoulders a little bit. Sometimes tension can build up as you're holding your postures and moving. Reverse the rotations. You're going to come into an upper spinal twist, and before you do that, just give your feet a shake out, release any tension, and then you can shake your legs backwards and forwards, hands, arms, shake the body out. This will also loosen up the back of your legs as you move the legs backwards and forwards. Good. So upper spinal twist next, feet a little bit wider than the hips. Bring the arches of the feet up, the insteps. Inhale, arms to the T position. Turn left, exhale. Right hand, left shoulder, other arm behind the waist. Look back over the shoulder. Inhale to the center and exhale right. So opposite hand to side of body. A heterolateral movement. Working from the waist up through to the neck, into the upper part of the digestive tract. Once more. Finishing on the opposite side to which you started. And come back to the center, breathe in, lower the arms, exhale, and once again roll the shoulders, releasing any tension, reversing. And give the feet a shake out. So we'll stretch under the shoulder blades, and for this you'll stand with your feet about hip width. Raise the arms to the front and then turn the back of the hands to face each other, crossing the wrists. As you breathe in, pull forward from the shoulders. Relax the head down. Exhale. Stay there breathing, feeling the stretch under the shoulder blades. Take the underneath hand, place it on top. Lift your head, relax the shoulders in and the arms down, and feet hip width. To check that, one heel into the instep, straighten the feet out. Roll your shoulders back to adjust the upper body alignment. Legs are not locked back hard, knees are a little bit soft. And we're coming into Utkat Asana. We call it chair pose in English. Literally it means powerful pose. Roll your shoulders back if you've lost that posture. Breathe in, stretch the arms straight up. Exhale, bend the knees. Lean forward from the pelvis a little bit, and the arms are up in the air at a slight angle. If it's too strong, bring the arms further forward. So keep breathing. Maybe you pull in the lower abdomen, transverse abdominal muscle. This can help you hold your balance and stay there longer. Also check that you have weight towards your heels as well as your toes. Body temperature will start increasing. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lower the arms. Maybe you want to roll your shoulders a little bit. Reverse. We practice again. Hands are by the thighs, and I'll show you a slight variation. Breathe in, stretch the arms up. Exhale, bend the knees, a little bit of a forward lean from the hips. Keep breathing. You can bring your hands into prayer position further forward than the chest. And then if you'd like to do a slight twist and turn, breathe in first. Exhale, turn right. Stay there, breathe. Look at your knees, check that they're in alignment, and then you can take it further, tilting elbow towards the hip. Breathing. As you come out of it and straighten, inhale to the center, exhale to the other side. Stay there, breathe, have a look at your knees, they're equal and even. Then maybe you tilt, elbow towards the hip, thigh area, the other one raising in the air. Feel through your body as you breathe, one side compressing, the other stretching. Start to straighten, inhale, center. Exhale to the other side again, tilt, stay there, breathe. Feel through your body. Start to straighten, centering, inhale. Exhale to the other side, tilt, breathe, feel through your body. Start to straighten, come to the center, breathe in and lift up. Spread the arms out to the side, exhale. Roll the shoulders back, palms a little bit forward. Feel through your body. And release. We're going to go through a series of movements, Chandra Namaskara, salute to the moon. And in this series, I'll give you extra asana stretches, and you practice what is comfortable for you, modifying whatever you need to. The important thing is you feel into your body and never force or strain anything. That's not yoga. Yoga is about awareness, and the word asana for posture implies a steady, comfortable position. So you're stepping forward on your mat, not quite to the front, but close to the front. Roll the shoulders back, breathe in slowly. Then exhale into prayer position, hands are close to the chest. Stay there and breathe, pressing the heels of the hands together. After this exhalation, inhale slowly, lift the arms. Maybe a little bit of a lean back from the lower back. Exhale, stretch forward, bending from the hips. Bend the knees. Bring the feet to the fingers to the floor. Feet are already on the floor. Fingers on the floor. Your knees are bent. And you start to straighten the legs if comfortable. Bend the knees. So your awareness is in your lower back. You're gradually stretching the back of the legs. Fully bend your knees and step your left foot back into a lunge. So you've got a good distance between your front heel and the back knee. If need be, put a cushion under that back knee so that you don't feel uncomfortable. Your hands are on the floor, your back toes are turned under. You're feeling the hip flexor stretch on the left. Look up towards the ceiling, inhale. Exhale, release. Placing both of the hands on the inside of the right foot. Your weight bearing on your hands and you're lifting the left knee a little bit or fully. Press the heel back towards the floor, neck in alignment with the spine. And releasing, hands either side of your front foot. Walk your hands back. Straighten out the right leg, pulling your foot towards you so you're engaging your lower leg muscles. If it's too strong, bend the knee, but still keep your foot flexed towards you. Maybe you massage the back of the leg, one hand on the floor, the other hand massaging. Or if you do want extra stretch, you slide your front heel forward. Hopefully your mat is slippery and you can do that. Half split pose. And you're releasing back into your lunge. Coming into crescent moon pose. Inhale, lift the arms slowly. Maybe a little bit of a backward lean. Exhale into prayer position. And release. Come into the pose for cat. Lower the head, exhale. Lift the head, inhale. When you do this, you're moving your spine just like a cat. Arching the back up on exhalation, you compress the lungs. Dipping the spine as you breathe in, you're opening your lungs. And if you'd like a little bit more of a challenge, in the neutral position, turn the toes under. Come into the mountain pose where you lift your knees, inhaling. And you press your heels back, exhaling, rolling the elbows in a bit. Maybe you walk your heels up and down. Lift the head, inhale. Come down to your base position for cat. And we're releasing now. Come up onto the hands, knees, shins, back toes turned under, preparing for camel pose. Inhale, raise the arms to the T position. Exhale, look back to one foot, see where the heel is, place the hand on the heel. The other arm stretched in front, 45-degree angle. Keep breathing. Feel the side that is compressing, the side that is more open in the back. When you come up, breathe in, spread the arms to the T position. Exhale, take your other hand back to your heel, look where it is. Place the hand on the heel, look back up along the arm that's in front at a 45-degree angle. Compressing one side of the back more than the other. Be aware of this. Know that it feels comfortable. Come up, inhale, arms to the T, exhale, lower, hands on the floor, bottom back to the feet, coming down into the child's pose. Maybe you rest your head on the floor, maybe you make fists with your hands, one on top of the other, forehead on the fists. Maybe you have your arms by your sides with the palms facing up, opening out the shoulder blades. We'll stay here for a few moments, feeling the compression in the front of the body, feeling the opening in the back. Lift the head, arms above the head, slide down to the floor or walk the forearms down. When you come down, turn and lie on your side. Bend your knees up to your waist, support your head with the underneath hand, bending the elbow, or stretch the arm down to the floor, head resting on the upper arm and the other hand on the floor in front. You're coming into clam pose. Keep your feet in contact with each other as you breathe in and raise the upper knee. Feel the pelvis. Exhale, lower. Keep the knees in contact, lift the lower leg. Inhale, lower. And continue, breathing in, raise your knee, working into your piriformis muscle in the pelvis. Raise the lower leg. You'll feel that right through the thigh towards the hip. If you do a lot of sitting or standing, this is a very important asana movement to do. It can also help to ease lower back pain if you practice regularly. One more lift of the knee. Inhale. Exhale, lower the leg. Keep the knees bent. Roll over onto your back. I'm going to practice on the other side. I'm just swinging myself around so I can still look at the camera. Same position. So your knees are bent. Support the head with the hand underneath or lower the arm to the floor, the other hand in front of you. You're breathing in, lifting the upper knee. Exhale, lower. Feeling into your pelvis. And you're going to raise the lower leg, breathe in, keep the knees in contact. So you're working that piriformis muscle, placed horizontally there. Stretching it open and relaxing it. You can do it more slowly if you breathe more slowly. One more knee lift. Straighten the legs out. Roll to your abdomen, hands under the shoulders to come up into your base position as you were for cat. Then step your left foot forward into your lunge, hands on the floor, either side of your left foot. Look up, breathing in. Exhale, relax the head. Turn your back toes under. Both of the hands on the inside of the left foot. You're lifting your right knee a little or fully, pressing the heel back towards the floor, neck in alignment with your spine. Feel comfortable. And release. Hands either side of your front knee. Crescent moon pose. Breathe in, lift the arms. Exhale, release into prayer position. And then you're going to step your back foot forward. Keep breathing and feet are a little bit apart. Fingertips are on the floor. Your knees are bent for comfort of your lower back. Then you can start to straighten the legs. Maybe bend again. Fully bend your knees. Start to lift up, inhale, raise the head, standing, lift the arms. Exhale into prayer position, pressing the heels of the hands together, feeling the chest muscles engage. Keep breathing. And after this exhalation, lift the arms above the head, breathing in. Exhale, bend from the hips. Hips are like hinges. Start to bend the knees, fingertips to the floor, and breathe. Lower back comfortable. Maybe you straighten your legs. Fully bend your knees. Step your right foot back into your lunge. So you've got a good distance between your left heel and right knee. Inhale, look up. Exhale, relax the head. Both of the hands on the inside of your left foot. Your back toes are turned under for support as you lift your right knee. Press the heel back. And you're releasing. Crescent moon pose, hands either side of your left foot. Breathe in, lift the arms. Exhale, prayer position. And release. Cat pose. So when you look up, you dip the spine. When you lower the head, you arch the spine. Inhaling, looking up, feeling the back. Exhale, lower the head, feel the back. Feel the front. Working into various nerve plexi, bunches of nerves along the spine, into your inner organs, glands. If you want more of a challenge, turn your toes under and lift your knees as you breathe in. Exhale, take the heels to the floor, roll the elbows in. Mountain pose. Maybe you want to bend and straighten your legs a few times. Lift your head, breathe in. Exhale, knees to the floor. Come up onto your shins, preparing for camel pose. If you want more of a challenge, have the top of the feet on the floor. Breathe in, spread the arms to the T position. Exhale, take one hand back to the heel, look where it is. The other arm forward, 45-degree angle. You turn to look back up, the arm in front. Feeling the compression more on one side of the back and reduced on the other side of the back. As you release, inhale, come up. Exhale, take the other hand to the heel, look back, see where it is. Look back to the hand, arm that's at a 45-degree angle in front of you. Feeling compression in the back more on one side than the other. Come up, inhale, arms to the T position. Exhale, lower. And from here, you're preparing to come down into child's pose. If there's too much compression in the abdomen, separate your knees. Relax down comfortably. If you like having your hands by your feet, do that, palms up. It opens out the shoulder blades. You'll notice in this asana posture it's easier to exhale. Inhalation is more restricted. Lift the head, breathe in, slide forward exhaling or walk the arms forward. And you're going to turn and lie on your side, bending the knees up towards the waist. Either support the head by bending the underneath elbow or lower the arm to the floor, head on the upper arm, hand on the floor in front. You're preparing for clam pose, and here you lift your upper knee, breathe in, keep the feet in contact with each other, exhale, lower, and continue lifting the lower leg, breathe in, knees in contact, exhale, lower. Working into the piriformis muscle in the pelvis. One more lift of the knee. Knees bent. Roll onto the back. Roll over to the other side. Clam pose. Breathing in, raising the upper knee. Feet in contact with each other. Exhale, lower. Raise the lower leg, breathe in. Exhale, lower. And you might notice it's easier as you keep practicing. One more lift of the knee. Straighten the legs out. Roll onto your abdomen, hands under the shoulders to come in. Breathe in as you lift up. Come onto your hands, knees, shins. Either continue with cat or come into the mountain pose. In mountain pose, your feet can be together for more stretch, or to ease any tightness, separate the feet. Raise the head, breathe in. Exhale your knees to the floor. Releasing cat and stepping your right foot forward into your lunge. Hands either side of the foot. Look up, breathe in. Exhale, release both hands on the inside of the foot, back toes turned under as you raise the left knee, pressing the heel back. Releasing, walking the hands back. Straightening your right leg, foot flexed. If it's too strong, bend the knee. Maybe you want to massage the back of the leg. Maybe you want more of a challenge, slide the foot forward. And you're releasing back into your lunge for crescent moon pose. Breathing in, lift the arms. Exhale, prayer position. Hands either side of the front foot. You're going to step your back foot forward. If need be, you bring the front foot back a little bit. Keep your feet separated, hands on the floor with the knees bent. Then you can straighten the legs if you want. Lower back feeling comfortable. Fully bend your knees, lift the head, inhale, start to stand. Raise the arms and exhale into your prayer position, pressing the heels of the hands together. chest muscles engaging. And release. Just stand for a moment, roll the shoulders back, palms a little forward. And you're going to come into a comfortable sitting position. Any sitting position for pranayama that enables your spine to be upright, can even be in a chair. If you're sitting on the floor in a cross-legged position, use a cushion to sit on, unless you're in the lotus pose, Padmasana. So we're moving into Brahmari pranayama. And here you hum deeply like a bee breath. In this practice, you close your ears with your index fingers in the ears if you have short nails, and the pad of the index finger over the ear hole if you have a long nail. When you hum deeply, you'll feel the vibration in the forehead, if not, feel it at the throat. Start with your hands on your knees, eyes closed. We'll practice pelvic floor lock before we begin. In pelvic floor lock, you breathe normally and you take your mind to the tailbone. A lot of muscles here in the pelvic floor, in front of the tailbone. So many muscles, just gently pull them all inwards and upwards. This is the easy way to explain. So you're breathing normally. Slowly release. Deep breath in through the nose. Breathe gradually. Hold the breath in for a second as you close your ears and then hum deeply. When you finish humming, bring your hands back to your knees. Breathe normally. Pelvic floor lock, Mula Bandha. Drawing your muscles inwards and upwards. Hold for a few moments. Slowly release. And then deep breath in through the nose. Hold the breath for a second, closing the ears, and hum deeply. When you finish, bring your hands down. Breathe normally. Mula Bandha. Feel the squeeze, lift. This pulls your energy upwards. Release slowly. As you hum, you activate the relaxation response. Deep breath in through the nose. Closing the ears. Bring the hands down. Normal breathing, Mula Bandha. Slow breath in through the nose. Hold for a second, close the ears, then hum deeply. And continue Brahmari pranayama. Finishing this next round. When you have completed, keep the eyes closed, feeling the stillness of body and mind. The purpose of yoga is to take you to a place of stillness, equanimity. We'll continue to do this by lying down, developing the relaxation pose, shavasana, with the feet a little bit apart, arms away from your sides, palms up or little finger side of the hand on the floor. Lift the chest, draw the shoulder blades closer, relax down again. With your eyes closed, feel comfortable in your position and allow the body to melt into the floor like butter melts. Relaxing into shavasana. Literally it means corpse pose, because for the next few minutes you lie still and motionless. Feel your body breathing effortlessly. And relax the whole right arm, fingers to the shoulder. Relax the whole left arm, fingers to the shoulder. Right leg relaxing, hip to the toes. Left leg relaxing, hip to the toes. All the limbs relaxing. Torso relaxing, front, back, internally. Throat and neck relaxing. Lower jaw, tongue, mouth relaxing, and all the facial muscles, muscles of the skull, whole head and whole body, from the top of the head to the tips of the toes. Feel the relaxation. And know that these few moments are moments to be with your inner self, breath and body in stillness. Keeping the mind present in each moment as it unfolds. Now bring to mind one particular asana posture that you have practiced and enjoyed. Mentally see yourself practicing this now. Feel it in the body as you practice this particular asana. Leave this idea. Know that you are looking into the back of your eyelids and you can still see. Be aware of what it is that you do see. Points of light, dark, images, colors. Awareness of visual information. Then awareness of any sounds in the environment. Awareness of sound information. Knowing that all sensory information is just that, information. Learn to be aware of it, observe it. It will assist you in making different choices in responding to the information. Know that the practice now is complete. Take a slow breath in and out with full awareness of your body, your environment. Start to move and stretch. Bend the knees when you're ready. Feet on the floor, roll right. Thank you for joining yoga. I look forward to seeing you next session.